Suzie Soule of BestRocklist.com, and I'm here with Alive Like Me. Guys, introduce yourselves and your roles in the band.
I'm David, and I play bass.
I'm Jairus, I sing.
I have not seen you guys yet, so are you guys new to the tour?
Yeah, we jumped on the 15th, which was Pennsylvania.
Okay, so how have you liked it so far?
It's like, it's a love-hate thing because it's like the hardest tour we've ever done by far. And we don't have like a huge like track record or anything, but it's definitely a lot harder than club tours. But it is so much fun.
Yeah, just the most fun we've ever had, really. It's crazy. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
So have you been able to check out or hang out with some of the bands that you like?
Yeah, we've met a lot of cool people. Secrets. We've been hanging out with a lot of the bands on the Kevin Says stage just because that's the stage we're on. Yeah, we haven't really got to meet like the bigger bands because we kind of try to stay out of everyone's way, and we've been super busy, but it's been super cool. Yeah.
How have the fans reacted to you being on tour? Have some of your fans come out to the shows?
Yes. Yeah, we're very new, so our fan base isn't like huge. So like when we have like 50 people in like the front row that know all the words to the singles that we've released, it's like the coolest thing ever.
Plus you're gaining new fans, so.
Yes, yeah, every day. Yeah.
That's huge.
Tell me where you guys are from, your background. Where did you grow up at?
We are from Eugene, Oregon, and the three people in the band are like we grew up together. We've been in bands together since we were in like middle school, and then we met two of the other people in the band, one of our guitarists and our drummer, and they grew up in a little bit more eastern Oregon, like 4 or 5 hours like northeast of where we're from, and we just met them on Craigslist. It was extremely random and probably shouldn't have worked out. I'm not going to recommend that method to anyone because it probably won't happen too often, but it worked for us. So
Sometimes the internet you find the coolest people, so people with talent out there that really have a desire to be out on tour and to work hard. So, and you grew up the same?
Yeah, we grew up like 15 minutes away from each other. We went to different schools, but we had mutual friends. So when we first met up, we were in a band together within like the first 2 days, maybe within the first day we met. I feel like it was kind of already like unspoken, like, yeah, you're in a band with me, dude.
So what kind of music did you guys listen to when you're growing up? Who was your influences, or what kind of music did your parents listen to even?
Oh, when I was really young, my parents listened to country, and I didn't mind it. It was actually like, I feel like, I don't know how much influence I have from that, but like the vocals are really catchy in country music, so I feel like that.
I think we grew up listening to the same stuff, like Senses Fail, Taking Back Sunday, The Used, Under Oath, all those bands that have been on Warped Tour and like kind of like paved the way for us, I guess.
Yeah, it's exciting to be on Warped Tour because you look at some of the names that have been on here, and it's like you are actually doing it. So
before we came out, I was watching videos of like Eminem and Blink-182, and just like that was before like we were really old enough to even go, but still just looking at that and thinking like, dang, that's where they got their start too. So.
Okay, so who are the bands that you're listening to now? Is there anybody here on Warp that you're listening to especially, or?
Yeah, go ahead and give that question to him.
It can be anybody. It can be anybody. It doesn't have to be like.
I mean, Prada's playing right now, and I've always listened to Prada. Like The Devil Wears Prada is one of my favorite bands. I recently got into The Story So Far. I think those guys are awesome. So.
Not heard them. I'll check them out. Anybody else that you're listening to?
Yeah, not newfound people that I've listened to, but like definitely, like you said, like Prada was one of our favorite bands growing up, and I've caught their set a few times. Mayday Parade.
Okay.
Mayday Parade, yeah.
I noticed from your lyrics that you guys are trying to be very positive and that you're trying to send out a positive message.
Yes.
Is there, was there something in your life that you thought it would be good that inspired you to do that, to make music, to be positive?
I mean, as far as every time we've ever formed a band, it's always been based around like a positive message. I don't think, just as people, I don't think it's like within us to like try and spread like negativity. It's just like not something that we would ever go for.
Our parents really just kind of drove that home for us, I feel like. So all of that is kind of, for me especially, like my parents have like always been like very supportive and very positive, and like that's kind of what like helped me become like where I am, because like I had like that reassurance and like that safety net. So like I feel like if we can portray that to people and say like, yeah, like you can do it, like go for it, like everything's gonna be fine, like maybe we can inspire people to do what we're doing, or do what they love.
That's great. That is great. I think that's all I had. Tell me your social media links, and I will put them up on my page. So.
All right. Well, Instagram is just Alive Like Me.
At Alive Like Me. Twitter is at Alive Like Me Band. Facebook.com/Alive Like Me. And that's it.
Okay. We will check you out there. Thank you.
Awesome.